In the labyrinth of the human mind, clutter often accumulates without our awareness. A morass of desires, fears, anxieties, and conflicting beliefs impede us from living in accordance with our true nature, rational, social beings capable of virtue and happiness. The Stoic philosophy, tracing its roots to ancient Greece and refined by the great minds like Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius, offers us a map to navigate this labyrinth and declutter our minds. By embracing the power of simplicity, we position ourselves to live in greater harmony with the rational, ordered nature of the universe, achieving a state of eudaimonia, or flourishing. One of the foundational principles of Stoicism is the distinction between things that are up to us and things that are not. What lies within our control are our beliefs, judgments, desires, and actions. Everything external, wealth, reputation, the opinions of others, lies outside our control and therefore should not be the focus of our mental energies. In understanding and internalizing this dichotomy, one of the first steps in mental decluttering is to expunge the mind of excessive concerns about things we cannot control. Imagine you find yourself overwhelmed by political turmoil, social disputes, or perhaps challenges at work. While it may seem these externalities demand your mental resources, Stoicism advises us to step back and ask, what aspect of this is under my control? More often than not, you'll find that your control is limited to your own judgments and actions. Redirecting your focus towards these controllable aspects simplifies your thought processes and promotes mental clarity. A robust tool in the Stoic toolkit for achieving mental clarity is negative visualization. This involves contemplating worst-case scenarios or conditions less fortunate than your own. The purpose isn't to induce fear or pessimism, but to reinforce the value of what you currently possess, whether it be health, relationships, or even something as basic as breath. This practice encourages contentment and simplifies desires, reducing the clutter of incessant wants. If negative visualization helps in simplifying desires, the practice of mindfulness aids in restraining irrational judgments and beliefs. The Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius often engaged in a form of Stoic mindfulness, reminding himself each morning of the challenges he might face and prepping his mind to deal with them rationally and virtuously. Mindfulness in the Stoic sense is not just a form of meditation, but a continuous, active awareness of your thoughts, enabling you to intercept and examine them before they translate into actions. For instance, before succumbing to a burst of anger or a wave of anxiety, a mindful pause allows you to question the rationality of these emotions, thereby simplifying your mental processes and aligning them with reason. Another Stoic practice indispensable for mental decluttering is the evening reflection, a close cousin of mindfulness. The end of the day provides an opportunity for retrospection, examining the day's events, your reactions to them, and the quality of your decisions. By cultivating this habit, you fine-tune your prohairesis, your moral character and faculty of choice, gradually aligning it with virtue and reason. In doing so, you remove the accumulated clutter of the day, making room for clearer, simpler thought processes. While decluttering your mind, one cannot overlook the role of ascetic practices, voluntarily undertaken hardships like fasting, physical discomfort, or abstaining from pleasurable activities. Why would one willingly adopt discomfort? The purpose of these exercises is twofold. First, they further the practice of negative visualization by making you intimately aware of the luxuries you often take for granted. Second, they cultivate an emotional resilience, a sort of mental toughness that prepares you for inevitable hardships in life. Through these practices, your mental landscape becomes less populated by fears and anxieties, creating a simpler, more focused mind. Although Stoicism emphasizes the development of one's own moral character, it doesn't advocate a life of isolation. We are by nature social beings. Therefore, social virtues like justice and kindness must be a part of our life philosophy. In fact, practicing these virtues can further declutter your mind by simplifying your social interactions. When your interactions are guided by the principles of fairness, goodwill, and mutual respect, you eliminate the clutter of deceit, manipulation, and the constant calculation of social advantages and disadvantages. Embracing simplicity, however, does not imply a lack of ambition or the absence of goals. On the contrary, it entails the setting of clear, rational objectives aligned with your virtues and capabilities. These are not just goals for goals' sake, but are informed by a deep understanding of your own nature and the nature of the world. They serve your pursuit of eudaimonia, which is the ultimate form of human flourishing, according to Stoic philosophy. Finally, the Stoic path to a decluttered mind is not a one-off exercise but a lifelong journey. It requires consistent practice, unyielding introspection, and a commitment to live in accordance with reason and virtue. But the rewards are bountiful. A mind freed from the shackles of irrational fears and wants, fortified by rational beliefs and guided by virtuous intentions, is a mind at peace. This inner tranquility, imperturbable by external chaos, is the fertile ground in which the seeds of a fulfilling, virtuous life can be sown. So, as we navigate the complexity of the modern world, fraught with countless distractions and endless pursuits, the Stoic philosophy offers a sanctuary of simplicity. By aligning our thoughts and actions with the rational, ordered nature of the cosmos, we declutter our minds, making room for the tranquil pursuit of true happiness and virtue. In the simple, uncluttered mind lies the power and promise of a life well lived.